Today, the angels reveal something that you may have already suspected, but that still needs to be brought to light. There is a person, someone who entered your life like a subtle breath, but who gradually was overtaken by what can only be described as a deep, almost irresistible fascination with your presence. This person sees something in you that completely captivates them, in a state of admiration that borders on enchantment and mystery. From the very first moment, you caught their attention in a way that is not common. There is something in your personality, an innate glow, a silent confidence, and a rare authenticity that the angels say is magnetic. It is not just your appearance or what you say, it is something that goes far beyond. It is an energy that emanates from within you, something that attracts people without you having to make any effort. This person has noticed this, and with each passing day, the feeling of attraction and mystery deepens even more. This feeling is so intense that many times this person feels completely vulnerable in front of you. It is as if everything they knew until then about love, relationships, and what they expected from life suddenly no longer makes sense. They feel faced with something new, something they never imagined experiencing. The angels whisper that this impact was not random, nor accidental. Your energy, the way you are, how you present yourself, and deal with challenges and people, is a gift that few possess. And this person realizes that, even if they never had the courage to tell you. When you enter a room, even without realizing it, you alter the vibrations around you. Their presence stands out, and that person can't help but look at you. There is an intensity in their gestures, in their words, in the looks they give, and even in moments of silence, they emit a strength that is felt even when they are far away. This person finds themselves more and more involved and hypnotized by the way you see the world, how you present yourself to it, and how you act in every situation. They had never felt this before, and at the same time that it attracts them, it also scares them, because they know it is beyond any rational control. The angels want you to know that this feeling of enchantment and magnetism that this person feels is something that goes beyond what the eyes can perceive. They say that your soul carries a unique light, an energy that attracts those who have something to learn or experience by your side. And that is why this person feels so drawn to you, as if they were being called by an invisible force. It is a spiritual connection, something that transcends the ordinary and reaches the level of the soul, where everything is felt with an unparalleled intensity. With each passing moment, this person finds themselves more and more involved, wanting to understand what it is about you that makes them feel this way. They can't put it into words, but deep down, they know that you are different from anyone they have ever met. They see the depth of your heart, the truth of your feelings, and how you live without fear of showing who you really are. And this makes them even more fascinated, for in a world where so many people wear masks, you emerge as a rarity, someone who presents themselves genuinely, without pretense. The angels tell me that maybe you don't realize how inspiring you are. The way they face life, with all its beauties and difficulties, is something that few can do. For this person, this represents an enigma, something that makes them wonder how it is possible for someone like you to exist. And the more they think about it, the more they feel the need to be close to you, to discover more about what makes you who you are. They feel compelled to unravel each layer of you, each detail of your personality, because they know that, by your side, there is much to be discovered. At various moments, this person tried to ignore this attraction, to try to understand rationally what they were feeling, but the angels show that this attraction is something beyond logic, beyond what reason can explain. It's a connection that transcends time and space, something the angels call the call of the soul. And no matter how hard this person tried to resist, deep down, they know that you came to transform their life, to be a turning point, someone who profoundly marks, leaving an impression that can never be erased. Perhaps you have already noticed, in quick glances, or in gestures that they try to hide, that this person is completely involved, but still afraid to admit it even to themselves. They feel fragile in front of this connection, because they know that it takes them to an unknown territory, where there are no guarantees, only the certainty that by your side, life becomes more intense, more true. And it is this intensity that makes them feel a mix of ecstasy and apprehension. The angels ask that you be patient and compassionate, as they are in an inner process of discovery, an awakening that is neither simple nor easy. They need to confront fears that have been accumulated over the years. They need to learn to deal with the vulnerability that you have awakened in them. The angels show that this is a delicate process that requires time, and that, at this moment, all you need to do is continue to be exactly who you are. Your authenticity is the key for them to feel secure enough to open up, to show what they truly feel. The truth is that the angels have great plans for you and them. They show that this connection has a purpose, something that goes beyond the circumstances of the present moment. There is a spiritual mission to be fulfilled, an exchange of mutual growth that, if allowed, will lead both of you to a very deep level of personal and spiritual evolution. The angels ask you to maintain faith and patience, as what is to come will be something very beautiful, an experience that will bring much light and transformation. But before we move on, the angels ask that you leave a sign that you are ready to receive this message. Write in the comments, "I accept this transformation," to affirm that you are open to everything that this connection will bring to your life. Thus, with a prepared heart, you will be ready for the next step of this revelation. As their spiritual journey deepens, the angels reveal that they are being guided to look within themselves, to question all certainties, and to explore emotional territories that, until now, they have been avoiding. Their presence in their life is like a mirror reflecting what is most true, most hidden, and most intense. It's a reflection that, on one hand, attracts them, and on the other hand, forces them to confront parts of themselves they would rather keep hidden. The angels show that they are experiencing a true emotional awakening, something profound and transformative, but also frightening for someone not used to delving into such intense feelings. Imagine someone who has always believed to have control over their emotions, someone who sees the world rationally, who avoids vulnerabilities. This person is now facing an emotional abyss, where each encounter, each conversation, and each gaze push them closer to a place where feelings cannot be ignored. Every day, they are discovering that the image they had of themselves is no longer the same, as they are now overwhelmed by emotions they cannot explain or control. The angels say that facing this new reality, they feel lost, but also deeply intrigued, as if they are about to unravel a mystery they always knew existed. So why does this person resist so much in surrendering completely? The angels reveal that they are afraid of what this may mean for their life, for their choices, and especially for the way they have always dealt with love and relationships. The love they feel for you is like a force they have never experienced before, a stream that drags them away from certainties and places them where everything is possible. This feeling challenges them to be brave, to trust in something greater than themselves, something they never imagined experiencing. This person, when trying to understand why they exert such a powerful fascination over them, ends up delving into profound questions about their own worth, about what they desire and fear. In their mind, they try to find logical answers to something that cannot be rationalized. And even knowing that you don't require anything beyond what they can give, the simple fact of being in front of someone so authentic and true makes all their barriers and defenses seem fragile, almost useless. The angels say that this confrontation between reason and emotion is necessary, as it is the first step for them to finally open their heart. There are moments when this person feels an irresistible desire to get closer, to say everything they feel, to open their heart and allow you to know all their vulnerabilities. But then a deep fear takes hold of them, a fear that paralyzes them, that makes them step back and put back on the mask of indifference that has protected them so much. The angels show that, as much as they desire to break free and let this feeling flourish, there are internal shadows that need to be illuminated, old wounds that still hurt, and beliefs that make them question their own ability to live a true love. This is a crucial moment for this person, and the angels want you to understand the depth of this transformation. It's not just about accepting a love for you, but about accepting a love that challenges everything they have always believed in, that forces them to confront parts of themselves they have avoided for so long. The angels whisper that this experience is a gift, an opportunity for healing and growth, but that, like every great journey, it requires courage and willingness to face their own fears. The angels also show that their presence in this person's life is like a flame that illuminates the path, that warms and, at the same time, challenges. Their authenticity, the way they live life without fear of being who they are, is an example that inspires them, that makes them want to be better, overcome their own limits, and allow themselves to live something deep and true. However, with every step taken in their direction, they also feel the need to step back, as if they need to find a balance between the desire to surrender and the fear of losing control. There is an internal battle happening within this person, a struggle between the will to open up to love and the fear of getting lost in that feeling. The angels show that this person feels that by their side, they can finally be themselves, without masks, without fears, but this requires a trust and a surrender that they are still learning to develop. They know that, in order to fully live this love, they will need to leave behind the old defenses, the old patterns of behavior that kept them safe, but now become barriers to a true love. You, unknowingly, are helping this person to rediscover parts of themselves that they believed were lost. The angels show that your role in their life is much deeper than just being a love interest. You are the light that guides them on a path of self-discovery, the strength that encourages them to face their shadows, and the reason why they begin to believe that it is possible to live a true love. The angels say that you are a spiritual guide for this person, a presence that helps them walk towards a new life, where love and truth can finally flourish. What the angels want you to know is that they are in a process of awakening, a journey that is just the beginning of a transformation that will lead them to rediscover themselves, to learn to trust, and to open up to love. They ask you to continue to be patient, because even if you don't see the signs, a profound change is happening within them. The angels say that everything you feel, all the love you emanate, is being absorbed by them, even if unconsciously. And this energy you transmit is what helps them stay strong on this path, even in times when everything seems difficult. The angels also ask you to trust divine timing, as everything is happening according to the spiritual plan. They show that this connection is not something that happened by chance, but the result of a spiritual alliance that began long before you met. Every step, every gesture, and every word you share are parts of a greater journey, a path that, despite the challenges, is being guided by divine forces. And now, before moving forward, the angels invite you to do a little reflection. Ask yourself, am I ready to be the support that they need? Am I willing to wait for the necessary time for this love to flourish in a full and true way? Write in the comments, I accept to be patient, to affirm your commitment to this journey. By doing so, you confirm to the universe your readiness to walk this path of love and understanding, preparing for what is to come. As the days go by, the angels reveal that they begin to realize how transformative their presence is in their life. The depth of the feelings you awaken in them has the power to shake all their internal structures, bringing forth emotions they didn't even know existed. And this experience, although intense, is also liberating, as they slowly begin to understand that what they feel for you goes far beyond what they thought was possible. The angels say they feel torn between the desire to get closer and the fear of losing control, for suddenly they realize that by their side, they will need to be someone completely new, someone they may not even know themselves. The angels ask you to understand that this is a slow and delicate process, where every step they take towards you is also a step towards themselves. This person is in search of self-awareness, and you are the mirror that reflects everything they still need to heal and accept within themselves. The angels show that although this person feels a deep desire to open up and share their feelings, they still fear what that might mean. This fear is not just of getting hurt, but also of showing their most vulnerable side, the one they have hidden for so long. There is a great resistance within them, a fear that stems from past experiences, from disappointments that have left deep marks and that sometimes make them withdraw, even when their heart cries out to surrender. The angels show that they are in a moment of deep reflection, where every gesture, every word, and every glance become an invitation for them to finally let down their defenses and allow love to enter fully. And although this process may seem long and painful, the angels assure that it is necessary for a true and lasting bond to form. This person is going through a true emotional rebirth, something that is neither easy nor immediate. The angels show me that they feel torn between two forces. On one side, the desire to open up to love, and on the other, the fear of reliving old pains and sufferings. This duality makes them hesitate, but at the same time, it strengthens the idea that by their side, they will find something different from anything they have ever experienced. The angels say that the love they feel for you is like a flame that illuminates the darkest corners of their soul, helping them see the beauty that exists in vulnerability. The angels show that this person has been noticing small signs, simple gestures but laden with meaning, that have awakened in them a sense of hope and renewal. In moments of silence, when they are alone with their thoughts, it's as if your image appears, bringing peace and at the same time, a sense of challenge. They know that to be by your side, they will need to leave behind a version of themselves that no longer represents them, and this transition requires strength and courage. The angels say that this person is being led towards a healing process, where you are one of the main sources of inspiration. Each day, this person feels more connected to the idea that your presence is something beyond chance, a sort of spiritual calling that makes them question everything they thought they knew about love and about themselves. It's as if you were a piece of the puzzle that they never knew was missing, but that they can no longer ignore now. The angels whisper that this person feels a mixture of admiration and respect for you because they see in your demeanor a strength that inspires them to move forward, to believe that true love is possible, and that it is worth facing fears to live it fully. The angels say that deep down, they know they need to make a decision, that they can't keep waffling between wanting to be by their side and being afraid to surrender. And even though they still struggle against these feelings, the angels show that they are getting closer to a definitive transformation. They are starting to realize that you are the chance to start over, to build something new, to leave the past behind and embrace a future where love is the foundation of everything. But for that to happen, they need to first heal the wounds that prevent them from taking that step. You may have already noticed subtle changes in their attitudes, small gestures indicating an openness, a desire to get closer. The angels say that every time they take a step toward you, an old fear is left behind, and that's something you should celebrate. These gestures, no matter how small, represent internal victories, important steps towards a deeper connection. The angels ask you to be patient and confident because each step, each small advance, reflects a change that is happening within them. They have been challenged to overcome their own limitations, and the angels show that your patience and understanding are like a balm that helps them face this process. Your energy is a calming presence, something that makes them feel safe and welcomed, even in moments when everything seems confusing. The angels say that your ability to be empathetic and loving is what allows them to continue opening up, trusting, and believing that the love you offer is real and sincere. The angels also reveal that this person has been blessed with divine signs, moments of inspiration that make them understand that you are not in their life by chance. These signs are like little lights that illuminate the path and gradually dissolve the doubts and strengthen the certainty that what you share is unique and special. Each of these moments is a confirmation that, no matter how much fear tries to stop them, love is stronger and will continue to guide them towards you. And now, the angels invite you to make a statement of trust. Write in the comments, "I am patient and trust in divine timing to manifest your faith in this journey." This is a way to reaffirm that you are willing to give the space and time that this person needs, trusting that, in the right moment, they will be ready to embrace this love. The angels are by your side, helping you strengthen your faith and keep your heart open to all that is yet to come. As this person gets closer to the truth about what they feel, the angels show that they are beginning to realize that, to fully live this connection, they will need to let go of old beliefs and behaviors that prevent them from being completely authentic. They start to see that their heart wants to surrender, but the shadows of the past, like disappointments and fears, still whisper insecurities that make them hesitate. However, the angels assure that the love you represent is slowly dissolving these resistances, and even if they are not sure how to deal with this transformation, their heart is learning to trust. The angels whisper that this person is going through a spiritual awakening process, a path where their love for you becomes a way for them to truly know themselves. They start to realize that to be by your side, they will need to be someone more free, braver, someone capable of living in the present and embracing the feelings that arise with fullness. This awakening does not happen instantly, it is gradual, and each new realization is like a piece of the puzzle that brings them closer to a more complete version of themselves. At this moment, the angels say that you have a crucial role. Your understanding, your patience, and your ability to love without demanding anything in return are the foundations that allow this person to feel secure to continue their journey. They know deep down that they don't need to be perfect to be loved by you, and this security is what drives them to confront their fears, to question old beliefs that no longer make sense, and to open their hearts to new possibilities. The angels say that this trust you convey is one of the greatest gifts anyone could offer, and that is what makes them feel that fighting for this love is worth it. This person feels a peace when they are close to you, something they have never experienced before. It's a sense of belonging, of finding a place where they can finally rest and be who they really are. But the angels show that, at the same time, this peace is accompanied by a challenge, that of allowing themselves to be vulnerable, to expose their deepest feelings, and to trust that you will be by their side, even if they reveal their vulnerabilities. This is a step they are still learning to take, and although there is fear, there is also a growing willingness to open up and share what is in their heart. The angels reveal that this person is becoming more and more aware that you are a unique opportunity in their life, someone who has come to teach them the true meaning of love and acceptance. They begin to realize that what they feel for you is different from anything they have experienced before, because it is a love that does not demand, does not imprison, but frees and inspires. This is a new feeling for them, and although it may be scary, it also makes them feel alive, as if they were rediscovering what it truly means to love. It is common that, in moments of reflection, this person wonders what led them to meet you, why this connection is so intense and inexplicable. The angels say that these questions are actually signs that they are recognizing the depth of the bond you share. They feel that you are part of a larger plan, a kind of spiritual alliance that transcends the barriers of time and space. And although they do not fully understand what this means, they are beginning to accept that this connection is real and that their life will never be the same after crossing paths with you. The angels show that this person still has fears, but they are gradually diminishing, replaced by a sincere desire to be by your side, to build something true. They know they will have to face their fears and leave behind the old scars that still try to guide them back to the past. But now, with the support of the angels and your presence, they feel that it is possible to overcome all of this. They understand that you are a gift, a chance for healing and a new beginning, and this understanding becomes stronger with each passing day. In this process of transformation, the angels ask that you stay strong, offering your love unreservedly, as it is this security that gives them the strength to continue. You are their safe harbor, the refuge where they know they will always be welcome, regardless of their fears and imperfections. The angels reveal that true love is one that embraces and does not impose conditions, and this is what they find in you, a genuine acceptance that makes them believe that it is possible to be loved exactly as they are. The angels also show that, even in moments when this person tries to pull away, they feel your presence in an intense and constant way. They realize that no matter how much they try to ignore what they feel, there is a connection that draws them back, a force that reminds them that you are an essential part of their journey. This force, the angels say, is divine love, a soul connection that was planned long before you met in this world. And even if they resist, they know that what they feel for you is true, deep, and impossible to deny. The angels ask that you trust in this process, allow time to play its role, and continue to radiate the light that inspires and heals. They say that everything you are doing is part of a divine plan, and that this connection is being nurtured and blessed by the universe. Soon, this person will have enough clarity to see all that you can build together, and then what now seems like a distant dream will become a beautiful and true reality. To conclude this stage, the angels ask that you declare your intention to the universe. Write in the comments, "I am a safe harbor for true love," and by doing so, you'll be manifesting your openness to receive all that this journey of love has to offer. By stating this intention, you connect with the energy of the angels and prepare for the next chapter of this divine story. This is the moment. Everything you have heard so far was just the beginning of a journey that angels have planned for you. This is the moment when the universe, with all its power, conspires in your favor. Imagine the strength of each word, each revelation, opening the way for the truth about this love to take shape before their eyes. Do you feel the impact of this message in their heart? Do you feel the transformation that is about to take place? Now, before moving forward, there is a request from the angels, and it is important. If they wish for all these revelations to continue to guide their life, and if they want this connection to strengthen, becoming more and more real, then click to subscribe at this moment. Do not allow anything to interrupt the energy flowing between you and the universe at this moment. It is the touch of the angels, a rare opportunity to connect deeply and truly with love, light, and spirituality. This subscription is not just a click. It is a pact with their future, an affirmation to the universe that they are ready to receive all that the angels have reserved for them. Click now, and write in the comments, "I accept this transformation," to activate a direct connection with the divine and make room for all the blessings that are already on the way. This is more than a decision. It is a commitment to their happiness, their fulfillment, and their purpose. Do not miss this opportunity. Let the angels continue to guide and transform them. Now just click subscribe, and get ready to live a new phase, where love, light, and purpose intertwine to create a life full of meaning. You deserve this. And the first step is here, within your reach.